Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Malik back in the scene. Conversations about the economy and how world crisis and how everything is getting. I made a last video on solutions, and I'm here to tell you, stop waiting on this government. Stop waiting on these politicians. Stop waiting on this government. Because number one, regardless if the country wasn't bad or not, these people don't know us. They don't come to your house. They don't think about having a cup of coffee or coming having dinner. You know, you got to stop thinking about what these people are going to do, man. That's the frustrating part. Thinking that this country is going to get better. The only way this country is going to get better, honestly, is if we leave this country. Honestly, because I'm gonna tell you, you sitting around waiting on what politicians, what Trump and them is doing, not doing. They don't care about us. I don't know if you really honestly got that, but they do not care about us. They don't care about U.S. citizens. They only care what they can get from us and how to use us. And when we dried up where they can't use us no more, they moving on to the next one. We're assembly lines. That's the reason why this AI is coming in, because AI don't complain. The only thing they got to worry about is making sure they juiced up so they can continue on working like real slaves. So I wish people out there would stop worrying and thinking what these people are going to do and what this country is going to do, because we don't have a country anymore. We're done. That's a wrap. You know, it's time to throw in the towel. You know, now it's time to start looking out for yourself, like really looking out for yourself. You know, and looking out for yourself is what's going to be the best move. Well, let me think about it. Maybe moving out to the United States is not going to be a bad idea. You can move somewhere that's going to be comfortable, that's going to be kosher. You don't have to worry about these laws. You don't got to worry about anything else but living free. You know, first it was like starting your own job, your own business to be free. But now it's like leaving this country, United States. That's the only way you're really going to be totally free. And I think if people stop worrying about what these politicians, and if it's going to get better, because it's not going to get better. You got to stop thinking that. I mean, I understand having hope, but in the end, the only hope that you can have is how it's going to get better for yourself as an individual. What are you going to do for it as an individual? You know what I'm saying? Sitting around waiting on these politicians and stuff like that, thinking they're going to do something, or asking questions, is the world going to get better? You already know the questions to that. The world's not going to get better. But the only way it's going to get better as an individual, if you make that move, that conscious decision, and be like, this is not a good place to be at right now. Maybe it's time for us to maybe move to another country, because a lot of people are leaving. And that's the best advice I can give to anybody. So my title is today, um, stop worrying what politicians are going to do and start worrying